Hey guys, so we're on 126. I'm on the 126 master. Today we're going to be learning about graphing points. So what that means is on a graph, we have our graph right here. This is going to be our y-axis, meaning up and down, and this is going to be our x-axis, meaning side to side or horizontal. So we're going to be looking for these different shapes, and then it gives us shapes. Let me move there so quick. To draw on those points. So see how it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where it shows us where each thing is. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. So we're going to look for our smiley face. So my smiley face is right here. So on my X, which is going to be my first one, he is at the 3, right? If I go straight up, he's at the 3. So we're going to go ahead and write a number 3 right here. And then on my Y, what row is he in? He's in the 1. So I'm going to write 3, 1. All right, let's do the next one. Now I got to find my star. So I'm going to look for my star. I have to start with my x-axis first. So I'm going to go 0, 1, 2. So on the 2 line, so I'm going to write 2. Now I have to find out how many dots up he is. So he is on the 4. So 2, 4. Then we're going to look at the next one, our heart. Our heart is right here, so I'm going to look at my X. On my X line, he's at the 0, so I'm going to write 0. And on my Y, he's up 1, 2. All right, now they gave me my coordinates, right, my graphing points, and I have to draw my triangle. So my first one, let's go ahead and just write these real quick, X, Y. So I know all these are X's and all these are Y's. So let's find my X first. So I need X, number 4. So here's number 4. And I have to go up how many spaces? 3. So I'm going to count 1, 2, and 3. And that's where it wants my triangle. All right, I'm going to put a check mark and then move on to the next one. So now it wants my circle at 1 on my X line and 2 on my Y line. So let's go to my X. I need to find a 1. There's my 1. And I have to go 2 on my Y. 1, 2. I'm going to draw my circle right here. All right. Now for number 3, I have a square. Go ahead and try this yourself. Find your X line, 2, and go up 0. So find your Y line, 0. So go ahead and place your square yourself and then check it with me. All right, let's see if you got it correct. So I'm going to go X2, so that's 2's right here. And then Y0. So look, I don't have to move because there's my Y0. So I'm just going to draw my square there. If you drew it anywhere else, go ahead and erase it and fix it and put it there. So this is called graphing points or coordinates on a plane, right? And we have our X line and our Y line. All right, next, we're going to go to our next worksheet. Let me move my tripod here. We're going to go to 126A. And as I'm looking at this, I forgot my ruler. So let me go grab my ruler real quick. While I'm grabbing my ruler, why don't you guys measure your lines? All right, so let's look. Our name line wants how many centimeters? See how it says cm? 8 centimeters. So I'm going to look for my ruler, the centimeter side. I'm going to line it up with my dot and draw out 8 centimeters. All right, next it says measure my date line. So I'm going to line up my centimeters. It stops right at the 5. So that is 5 centimeters. So I'm going to write my name. And then you guys write today's date. All right, number 1. There were 126 children in the gym. 87 children joined them. How many children are in the gym now? So it wants to know if I have 126 children, I'll put C for children, and 87 children join them. What type of problem is that if I'm adding 2 different groups together? Addition. So plus 87 equals, then I'm going to come over to my workspace. Now I'm going to do 6 plus 7. So I know 7 plus 7 is 14. 6 is 1 less, so it is 13. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So I have 213 children. 213 children. All right, let's look at number 2. Oh, we've done this kind before, right? We have our Venn diagram before over here. We know that everything on the left side right here is parallel line segments. Everything on the right side is perpendicular line segments, and everything in the middle means what? Both, right? Where our Venn diagram meets, that means it has both of those characteristics. So it says, which letter on the graph have parallel line segments but not perpendicular? So I know that I'm not going to do the both side or perpendicular because it only wants parallel. So I'm going to go ahead and take my pen real quick, and I'm just going to box off this area right here that only means parallel. And I'm going to write those letters, M, N, and Z. Remember, parallel means two lines that never meet. Perpendicular means they meet at a 90-degree angle. All right, now it says, which letters have perpendicular line segments? Now, if I read the sentence again, which letters have perpendicular line segments? Is it saying only perpendicular line segments? No, it's not. It means any letter that has a perpendicular. So that also could mean it has a parallel too. So I'm going to take my marker and do all of my perpendicular line segments. So that means E, F, H, T, and L. All right, now it says which letters have both parallel and perpendicular. So I'm going to go ahead and look in here. It says ones that are both. And so we automatically know that that is E, F, and H. All right, number 3. So this one we're going to need a red and a blue. So if you want to go grab those real quick, you need a red and a blue. It could be a crayon, marker, color pencil, whatever you got. All right, so I got my red and my blue. So just like we learned earlier, we're going to be graphing these dots. So I'm going to do my red dot first. So it says, put a red dot at 3. Remember, that's my X and that's my Y. Let's go ahead and label these two, X, Y. So 3, 0. So I'm going to go to my X, look for my 3, bump, bump, and I have to move up 0. Oops, I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay right there. Next, it wants my blue dot. So again, my blue dot, X, Y, it wants me to go to 2X. So let's find my X. Boop, there's 2. Now it wants me to move up Y to 4. So there's 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's my dot. All right, number 4. Circle what the 5 will look like if you slide it and then flip it. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. So I'm going to draw my 5. So it wants me to slide it. Still looks like a 5, right? If I move it to the side. But now I have to flip it, meaning I'm flipping it this way. So let's look at it. What would it look like if I flipped it upside down? Well, I just wrote my 5 the wrong way. But if I flipped it, right, it would actually be going this way. So this one is our correct answer. Slide and flip. All right, number 5. Fill in the correct symbol, plus, minus, or times. So first I'm going to answer these two problems first so then I can kind of figure it out. So let's do 9 plus 5. I know with 9 facts, I automatically can put a 1 down. And 1 less than 5 is 4. So 14 is my answer. Now I know 2 times 10 is really counting by 10 2 times. 10, 20. All right, let's go ahead and answer these. So I have 14 equals 15 blank 1. What could I do between the 15 and 1 to make it equal 14? If I add it, it'll be 16. So that's not correct. If I subtract it, what's 15 minus 1? 14. Is that equal on both sides now? Yes, it is. All right, let's look at this one. I have 2 on this side and then a 4 and a 2 on this side. So if I plus it, 4, 5, 6, nope, that's not 2. If I minus it, what's 4 minus 2? 4, take away 2, 2. So is that even now? Yes, it is. It's the same on both sides. All right, now I have 20 equals 4 and 5. So if I add 4 plus 5, that's 9. Is that 20? No. If I minus 4 and 5, oh, I can't do that because 4 is smaller than 5. If I times 4 times 5, what's 4 times 5? 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that even on both sides? Yes, it is. All right, let's look at number 6. And I'm going to go ahead and scoop my paper up a little bit. So 470 minus 142. Then over here, I have $5.63 plus $1.88. And then I'm going to put my tricky lines on both of these. All right, let's look at this one first. Can I subtract 2 from 0? No, I can't. So what do I need to do? I need to borrow, right? So I'm going to cross out my 7. My 7 now becomes a 6 because I took a group of 10s from there. I'm going to carry my group of 10s over, and now this is 10 because 10 plus 0 is 10. 10 minus 2 is 10. 9, 8. 6 minus 4 is 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. And 4 minus 1 is 3. All right, let's look at this one. Now I'm going to do my tricky lines again. I'm automatically going to bring down that decimal point and my dollar sign. And it's addition this time. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 1 more, 15. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. All right, let's do these next ones. I'd find my groups of 10s on my one side first. I know 8 plus 2 equals 10. 10 plus 7 means I'm going to bring down that 7, carry that 1 over. 4 plus 3 is 7, 8, 9. All right, now I'm going to do it again. I know that this doubles fact is 9 plus 9 is 18, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Then 18 plus 2, 18, 19, 20. So I know I'm going to bring down my 0 and carry that 2 over. Now I'm going to add these up. 5 plus 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 120 is my answer. So that is side A. If you are done with that one, go ahead and give me a smiley face on your paper. Pause the video or rewind it if you need any repeats. Now let's go ahead and do side B. Now for side B, I'm going to go ahead and read them to you. I want you to do them by yourself. We're going to do a couple together since they're new. And then I want you to pause the video, finish your work, and then come back to me for the answers. So I'll go ahead and read number 1 to you. Now remember, you're going to be doing these by yourself unless I say we're going to do them together. So for number 1, there were 143 children in the gym. 68 children joined them. How many children are in the gym now? Go ahead and write your number sentence. Do your work in the workspace, and then write your answer. Now number 2, you guys have done this one before, so I'm not going to do this one with you. Which letters on the graph have perpendicular line segments, but not parallel line segments? Go ahead and use your Venn diagram and write your letters there. Second part, which letters have parallel line segments? Remember, this is parallel, this is perpendicular. Last, which letters have both parallel and perpendicular line segments? All right, let's go ahead and I will do one part of part number 3 with you, and then I want you to do the second part by yourself. So let's do the red dot together again, since this is new. So I'm just gonna write X and Y. I'll go ahead and write it on this one too for the blue. X and Y. And then this is X and this is Y. So let's do our red dot. It wants my 3 at my X, so I'm gonna count 4, 3, and it wants my Y at the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, go ahead and do the blue one by yourself. All right, number 4 we're gonna do together because this is also new. It says circle what the 3 will look like when you slide it and then flip it. So remember, slide means it stays the same, but then if I flip it, what does it change to? So if it's facing this way and then I go whoop, it's gonna be this one, facing the wrong direction. All right, go ahead and do number 5 by yourself. For number 6, I will line up the problems for you, but I want you to go ahead and do those by yourself as well. All right, and that is the end of the video. I'm gonna do another answer key video, so when you are done doing this worksheet, go ahead and watch that video and correct your paper. Correct your paper with a different color. Don't have a pencil out, okay? That way I can see what's something that you might need to work on, what's something that you really get, all right? Bye guys, thank you.